Hello, fellow paranormal enthusiasts. Welcome to the most haunted places in Indiana. Indiana is a U.S. state in the Great Lakes region. Indiana's nickname is the Hoosier State, and its residents are called Hoosiers, which is possibly from John Finley's 1833 poem entitled The Hoosier's Nest. Indiana's capital is Indianapolis, home to the famous Indy 500 Formula race. And now, on to Indiana's haunted happenings. Number 10 is Layman's Hall at St. Mary's College. St. Mary's College, located in Notre Dame, is a Catholic all-women's liberal arts college. The college was established in 1844, and Layman's Hall was opened in 1926 and is the second oldest building on campus. And there is also a ghost story from this hall. A student who committed suicide a long time ago is seen hanging in the bell tower, and in the infirmary there are bloodstains from an unexplained student's death. Number 9 is the Hacienda Mexican Restaurante located in Mishawaka. This Mexican restaurant is located inside an old mansion. Several spirits are said to reside here. A maid who, according to legend, had an affair with the mansion owner, and he knocked her up. Afterwards, he shunned her. Distraught, she hanged herself. The owner allegedly shot himself in the basement not long after. And also, electrical devices and water faucets start malfunctioning at random. Number 8, the Zion United Church of Christ Cemetery in Poland, Indiana. Seems to be a hotspot for haunted happenings. Sounds are heard and unexplained lights are seen. Eerie whispers are heard. Many report feelings of being watched. And there are also reports of a spirit seen stopping cars and telling them to leave. And number 7 is the Elkhart Civic Center at the Bristol Opera House. Located in Bristol, it was built in 1897. A spirit by the name of Percival Hibbert, or Percy for short, is said to haunt the building, along with his wife and 2 daughters. Percy was a maintenance worker who lived in the basement with his wife and their 2 daughters during the Great Depression. Percy has been seen in photographs, and a dark-haired woman, possibly Percy's wife, is seen floating around. One of the daughters has also been seen running around the cedar. Also, books have been seen flying off shelves, darting shadows are seen, and people have been touched by unseen hands. Number 6 is Avon's Haunted Bridge. In Avon, Indiana, there is a large stone bridge that is said to be haunted by a construction worker named Henry Johnson and a young mother and her child. Henry died during construction in the early 1900s. He fell into a vat of cement and died. The mother got trapped on the bridge with her sick child. She jumped off in a desperate attempt to save them. However, the child died, and she perished a couple weeks later. Today, people claim you can hear screams coming from the bridge, and the spirit of the young mother is seen walking on top of the bridge. At number 5 is the Story Inn. Located in Nashville, Indiana, it was once located in the historic community of Story, as it was opened in 1851. And its current tagline is amazing. The inn's tagline is one inconvenient location since 1851, due to its isolation from the nearest town, which is Nashville, over 20 miles away. This inn is said to be haunted by the Blue Lady. The Blue Lady is said to be the Old Town of Story's founder, Dr. George Story's wife. The Blue Room in the inn is said to still be frequented by the Blue Lady. Many people have reported her appearing in the Blue Room, and the scent of cherry tobacco is occasionally smelled in the room as well, because this was Dr. Story's wife's favorite type of tobacco. Number 4 is the University of Notre Dame. Located in the unincorporated community of Notre Dame adjacent to South Bend, it was opened in 1842. It is recognized as one of the most prestigious universities in the world, and it is home to the famous Fighting Irish sports teams, most notably American football. This prestigious university is also known to be haunted. Former Notre Dame football player George Gipp, nicknamed Gripper, is said to haunt Washington Hall after he succumbed to pneumonia in 1920. The sound of someone playing a trumpet is heard emanating from Washington Hall, but when someone investigates, the sound stops. And also, Potawatomi warrior spirits are seen riding around on horses around Columbus Hall. Number 3 is the Willard Library. Located in the southern Indiana city of Evansville, it was built in 1877 and turned into a library in 1881. This historic library is said to be haunted by the Lady in Gray. She is seen all over the library, mainly caught on surveillance cameras. She is said to be wearing Victorian-style clothing. Along with seeing her, people have reported smelling perfume and cold spots are felt. To this day, the identity of the Gray Lady has never been revealed and still remains a mystery. At number 2 is the French Lick Springs Hotel. Located in French Lick, this hotel complex was built in 1845 by Thomas Taggart, who is said to still remain here to this day. Mr. Taggart likes to mess with the service elevator, and people also smell phantom cigar tobacco. Also, there are reports of phantom horse footfalls in the hotel, as Mr. Taggart supposedly enjoyed riding his horse throughout his hotel. Also, disembodied footsteps, whispers, and laughs are heard, and a phantom bellhop is seen. There are also reports of phantom phone calls to the front desk from rooms that should be empty. And number 1, the Whispers Estate. Located in Mitchell, this estate was built at the turn of the 20th century and was owned by Dr. John Gibbons and his wife Jessie. They had several children that they adopted. One child, named Rachel, mistakenly started a fire. She received many burns and succumbed to them shortly thereafter. An infant child named Elizabeth died in one of the bedrooms, and then Jessie Gibbons passed away in the same room not long after. Dr. Gibbons used the estate as his doctor's office, where several deaths and amputations occurred. It is named the Whispers Estate because the walls in the home are said to whisper to each other. On top of that, full-bodied apparitions are seen, doorknobs and furniture shake uncontrollably and violently. Odd smells have been reported, and it is said a vortex to the paranormal realm is somewhere in the estate. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not like and share the video? It'd be much appreciated. If there were some haunted places in Indiana that weren't on this list you think should be, please leave in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, if you guys are interested in some paranormal fun or everyday stuff, why not follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at the Ghostwatch. And if you want to see more of my content on YouTube, VidMe, and Dailymotion, why not subscribe and follow for more paranormal activity. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.